Welcome to the National Championship game at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. It's the Texas A&M Aggies against the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Flagg. Here we go, the ultimate game, a championship on the line. So many plot lines for this one. Let's hear from Holly Rowe.
Checking in with the Ole Miss head coach before the game. One of the things they've loved about this team is how everyone is rallying around their senior quarterback. He has been such a star and such a trusted piece of this team all along the way. In what could be his final night in the jersey, he wants to be the best version of himself. The coach said, look to your right and look to your left. We are all here. We all have your back. It's not all on you, but they would love nothing more to see this beloved quarterback go out with a big win here in the national championship game tonight. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. The Aggies offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And welcome to this season's ultimate college football game, the national championship on the line here tonight. Which side can come up with performance under pressure? We saw Indiana do that against Miami a year ago. And Joel, because this season's game is in Vegas, it might also take a little luck tonight.
It absolutely might, but I think about iconic performances, and that's what it generally takes to win a national championship. We saw that a year ago with that unbelievable fourth down run from Fernando Mendoza, the Heisman Trophy winner, as he was able to get into the end zone against Miami. What player is going to develop that type of iconic performance here tonight?
The tight end goes in motion before the snap. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Excellent play by this defense, getting that tackle for loss and creating a second and long. And now from an offensive perspective, just get half of this back. This next snap is about creating third and manageable. It's not about moving the chains.
To the air, it's Reed. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
They come to the line for a third and very long here on the opening drive. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to throw it on third and very long. The receiver makes the catch. And he'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense. And the Aggies will line up to boot it away. On a punt now for the first time today. And they'll kick it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And he's going to finally head out of bounds. But you talk about flipping the field and setting up his offense in tremendous field position. The Rebels offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. And this team finds itself now 1 win away from a national championship. Made the playoff last year, Joel. It didn't work out well. They told us they've learned a lot from that, and so far, they've proven their point.
Well, Chris, as we know in the modern day of college football, I think the most important factor is experience, and that experience that they got from losing last year in the playoff, it has driven them the entire season. The one lesson that they kept coming back to is the idea of don't make it bigger than it is. Just execute the game plan in front of you. If they can do that, they might win this championship here tonight.
The 8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to be a little bit aggressive. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Got an opening here. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Ole Miss. They draw first blood in this national title game. And for this offense, that possession was more like it. Maybe they flushed out some of the early nerves in this championship game, really executed that time to jump on top.
I totally agree. That first series, it really didn't look like them. We've covered them all year long, in particular down this stretch run, and that first series really wasn't what they were all about. But this is the brand of football that we have seen over the last few weeks. It's efficient, it's physical, and in particular on the outside, these guys can go and get it. So beautiful drive right there and sticking it in the end zone, garnering that early momentum, huge for a national championship game.
And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Running back with the football. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Moves the ball up to the 30.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Grab down the middle. It's Williams. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
I like the decisive decision from the quarterback there. He saw zone defense, got to his completion right away, and moved the chains.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Dropping back. It's Reed. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Chris, the question about Marcel Reed and A&M was never going to be in the first couple of months. It's always going to be about what happens late in the season and in playoff time. Last year, they did not play well against Texas and Miami, and a lot of that was Marcel Reed, turning the football over, not making quality reads. Can he right the ship and play well, be the reason that you win big games, not the reason you lose them? Remember, Chris, you've got to secure the ball, then get the foot down, and he's able to do that. Then you got to maintain control through the process of potentially going to the ground out of bounds. He gets all 3 of those elements, and it's a 1st down. That's a really good job.
Gonna run it. It's Owens. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball has got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion.
The Aggies looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Receiver in motion now. The tight end has got it. Oh, and he's in the clear now. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Looking for 6. Looking for the end zone, but not complete. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. This will be a very short chip shot from 22 yards out. And it's good right down the middle.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They're going to run it here. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center, guard. Getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking for some space. It's Lacey. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Handoff to the back. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And it's Ole Miss in front. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And the Rebels will have to kick this away. Finally, the first punt of the game, hoping to pin them back deep. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. Here comes the Aggies offense back out there. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Quick pass, the catch is made. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling.
Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain. You know, as an offense, you always want those screen passes to hit big. You see those highlights, the running back running free down the sideline. But this is a solid play for them. It's manageable situation now. You're moving the ball forward, and everything is at your disposal as a play call.
Scanning the field. It's Reed. On the move now. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10. And the Aggies will line up to punt it away. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. You can see he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in pretty good field position. As we start this drive, let's check with Holly. What have you got?
Checking in from the Ole Miss sideline. What I'm observing is that these guys are so fired up for their running back, who just broke the conference season record for rushing touchdowns. They are continuing to feed him the rock in the red zone. They know he is on a history-making spree. They want to continue to go downhill. This defense hasn't stopped him yet, and the teammates are celebrating every yard he gains, every touchdown he makes, because he is making history out there. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Running back grabs it on the screen. Breaking into the clear. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be 1st down from the 14. And the Rebels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes a handoff. Touchdown, Rebels. This offense cannot be stopped. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
I always talk about vision and patience from a running back, but there's also this other trait that you've got to have to be a great player, and that's a nose for the end zone. And here he's able to take the football, and he finds the goal line, and he puts it across. Beautiful job. This is why this guy is one of the best players in America.
And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? And the wideout goes in motion. To throw, it's Reed. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. The completion sets up a second down play. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Breaks it. Here he goes. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch.
Important second down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Third down play for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
This guy is in complete control right now. He doesn't love what he sees down the field, and he sees an opening for his legs, and he's able to take it. He gets the line to gain, and then he slides and avoids the hit. A++. This quarterback's playing at a very high level.
Here comes the pressure. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to throw. It's Reed. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
The junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
This is the element to this quarterback's game that I've been so impressed with watching film is his ability to take off and create first downs with his legs, and here he's able to do that and get the ball down inside the 10, create goal-to-go situation. This is a great series, a great decision by the quarterback. Now they need to cap it off and get in the end zone.
No gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7. Wants to throw it. Caught near the goal line. Tackle is made, but the ball will be spotted at the 4. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. So 2 chances to score a touchdown in the red zone already. They came up short. Now it's third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. To the end zone, but incomplete.
I tell you, you got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on first and second. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is third down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on fourth.
They keep the kicker on the sidelines. It's fourth down from the 4. They're going for it. Ole Miss takes their second timeout now. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. They'll pass up the chip shot field goal. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 4. To throw, it's Reed. Looking to scramble. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. Defense makes the stop. That'll be a turnover on downs. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. The Rebels will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He shreds the tackle. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Caught behind the line. It's Pass. Solid gain. They'll spot him out at the 35.
The whole goal of this series was to reestablish field position. They get the ball backed up, and now they've gotten a few first downs in a row. This is a really good job. And now you can transition as an offense into thinking to yourself, this is not just about field position. Now it's about getting points.
He's got the first and still going. Great effort there to get points before halftime, but they stop him short of the goal line. The Aggies will kick it deep to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
Oh, look out. He's got open space. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30. A big chunk gain. More of the same for this offense. The defense still no answer for this running back.
Chris, I certainly thought that they were going to come up with some sort of answer to this run game at halftime, but it doesn't look like they've changed anything schematically. And if they're not going to change, don't change anything from a play call perspective. Keep feeding this back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He's looking to throw. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Well executed. He finds space and gets the first down yardage.
These wide receiver screens are like extended handoffs for the quarterback. They are so easy to execute. All you've got to do is throw it on time. The wide receiver does a nice job getting the line to gain, and he ultimately moves the chains for this offense.
In the red area, it's Lacey. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Looking to pass here on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Lacey. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
The back is always a good option in the passing game, and the quarterback knows that he has a guy that is very consistent catching the ball out of the backfield. I think the defense is going to have to adjust. This is a first down. It's an easy first down. They're going to have to start doing something in their scheme to stop the running back out of the...
Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Rebels. Kicking team out for the PAT trial. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Play action here on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Oh, he's got open space. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
These are the plays that are really hard to design as an offensive coordinator. You just got to trust the quarterback and his training. He's got his eyes down the field, but when he senses that it's not there, he can take off. And then here's the key. A guy that has a nose for the line to gain and can move the chains. This is
breaks through down the left sideline. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. The first down on the ground, that's been something that's been hard to come by for this offense here. There's still time, though, to get the running game going.
Chris, it has been tough sledding running the football. Even that first down run, there's just not a lot of room, not a lot of success. It seems like this defense is fully committed to stopping the run game. Maybe time for a play-action pass? I think it should be coming up.
Face mask penalty cost the defense 15 yards and a first down. The offense moves into the red zone now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. On first down, it's play action. Catch made on the left side. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a first and goal.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. We go with a direct snap. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Holly Rowe has a report now from the sidelines. Holly?
Here on the Rebels sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Touchdown, Aggies. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
I love linebackers that keep their eyes in the backfield and they turn into pass defenders when it's in the passing game. This guy does a great job. Watch him read the eyes of the quarterback. He steps in front, and now he's gone on the outside for a touchdown. Beautiful play.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Takes the handoff. It's Lacey. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you'll love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
On 2nd and 10, they need a gain here to prevent a 3rd and very long. Graham behind the line. It's Haas. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Great swarming defense, but if you're going to catch that ball behind the line of scrimmage and you've got defenders all over you, you might want to just bat that one down and not take the loss. So a clear mistake from the offense, but again, this defense is just flying around, and they're playing so hard and so well right now.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down. And the Rebels will line up to kick it away when he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. We'll see what he can do on the return. Good coverage there. Zero gain on the return. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. And their first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Great cut there. Second down after that previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. As we head to the final quarter of this showdown, we're going to find out who can really make the plays when it counts the most. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, often setting up for this third down. Big throw caught on the left side. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. They go back to the receiver, who's had a really effective game, Joel. So far, the defense really hasn't had an answer for it.
And, Chris, the best part about it is that they're using the RPO, and that's what's forcing the defense to have to try to stay honest. They can't double-team the wide receiver. They can't even bracket the wide receiver, because then they would just run the football with that RPO, run-pass option. Beautiful scheme to get him the ball. Chris, I don't know how the big tight end gets that open in the middle of the field. Somebody has got to target the tight end in coverage. That's an easy throw and catch, and as a quarterback, I will take it all day long. My tight end's open, bang, complete.
Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down. And following the catch, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. A sophomore member of that offensive line. So a solid gain of 8 sets him up 2nd and 2, really opens up the offensive playbook here. Grab behind the line, it's Wiley. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. And the Aggies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Well, we knew that they were going to try to get this wide receiver the ball in creative ways here in the run game. I really love this design, but the defense was also ready for it. If we know what's coming, certainly they do, and they were ready for that play.
On the move now. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself. Now, play is stopped here. We have an injury to one of the Rebels players. The athletic training staff now to assess the situation, and we'll step aside. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. It's a run. Running back's got it. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Here's the second down play. Dropping back, it's Reed. Receiver makes the grab, and he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. That's the last thing you want to do as a defense, trying to hold the lead late in the game. Undisciplined penalty. A crucial roughing the passer call has now set the offense up 1st and goal. Here comes a handoff. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. 1, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read. That encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And Chris, once he does so, then you fly to the football, you play with great effort, and you tackle in space, which they're able to do.
They bring him down, but not before he gets to the 5-yard line.
It's always important to stay on schedule as an offense. It allows you to have full disposal of your playbook, and you don't get into those obvious passing situations. So even though they're not moving the chains here, this is what I would call a very successful play because you're on schedule.
On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Well, you're not going to execute this comeback unless you can protect your quarterback. And here he's hit as he throws. If this O-line can give him some time, he's going to be able to find somebody down the field. But again, it always comes down to protection.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. The defense makes the stop. Turnover on downs. A huge moment in this championship game. All right, so it's 1st and 10 from their own 1-yard line. A dangerous place on the field. They're going to run the ball to get some breathing room or be more aggressive.
This group is so dominant on the ground. If you got a back like this, why not? Give him the rock. Let him churn up these yards. They've been totally dominant at the line of scrimmage and completely controlled this game on the ground.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage on that screen. The 8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to be a little bit aggressive. Leaning on the run game here late. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Got a timeout here taken by the Aggies. That's their first. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's toss. And now Texas A&M calls their 2nd timeout. You've got 1 more timeout to use now.
Chris, that was the defense's chance to get off the field. It's 3rd down. You're trailing. Have to get the ball back. And they give up a conversion. That is a back-breaking play for this defense.
The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. And the Aggies will now spend their 3rd and final timeout. They have to navigate the rest of the way without being able to use a timeout. The shotgun handoff here. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. And the Rebels come to the line to run the hurry-up. On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Tackle, but 1st down.
Well, Chris, if you want to win in the playoffs, you've got to be a good 3rd down team. And here early in this game, they're able to get into 3rd and short and convert and move the chains. This is something to watch the rest of the game. Can they have 1st and 2nd down success and put them in position for an easy conversion?
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. Handoff here from the shotgun. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a 2nd down. The shotgun running play call. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Now the play clock winding down. They'll have to spend a timeout here. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. Well, the celebration gets started for one side. Think about the team that lost this game, that came so close to the ultimate dream, a national championship, only to be stopped at the final hurdle. That is going to sting for a long time.
Well, Chris, you can only imagine the pain on that losing side. And these players obviously working so hard, these coaches working so hard, and coming up just a bit short. And now it presents a real challenge for this offseason. Will they use it as fuel to get right back to this point and potentially win a championship next year? Or will it haunt them for the next 6 months? We'll find out next August.
To punctuate another wild, exciting season of college football, one final salute for this season's national champions. For Joel Clapp, Holly Rowe, and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Official, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Ole Miss Rebels.